Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So hey, I am currently still working on my October 2024 paper pumpkin alternative videos. This is alternative video number 7. Yes, I am getting better each and every day. Oh, by the way, my video loaded in its entirety. I got to put the measurements in the description, the thumbnail, everything, which was really like, yay, right? Yes, so still got a little nagging cough, but then I always have a cough. So here we go. So this month's kit's called Nest of Christmas. You get 10 cards, but you only get 2 designs. This design and this design. Here we go. On the back is a QR code to lead you to a video to show you how to put the kit together as it was designed. Over here leads you to a set of 3 dies that will coordinate with, I'm trying to find them, October, November, and December's. That's what they look like. That's what they look like die cut out. And then over here is a visual of everything in the kit, and then here are the coordinating colors, and we're going to move on. Videos 1 through 5, I show you everything that comes into the kit. After that, we just move on. So I cannot do it that way. So we have a cardinal, a speckle, a evergreen branch, joyful thoughts to you this season, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and berries, which to me, of course, I'm going to tell you what I think. They look like salmon eggs. They just do. So what am I bringing into this kit? Well, I'm bringing in, oh, I haven't stamped this one. I need to do this. November 2022's Paper Pumpkin Kit from the North Pole. I have some Outlaws Open Me. I think it's another stamp set or another Paper Pumpkin Kit. But Merry Christmas. And this is what the kit looked like. And the reason why I'm bringing in Merry Christmas, guys, is because I needed a sentiment for the front of this card that's going to fit in the space. So I will have to stamp that. I don't have all of them stamped. I kind of like, as I go through them, there are still some to be had. So here we go. See, this is the Merry Christmas I'm going to use because I'm going to be using this retired double oval, and I need something to fit on there for the front of the card, and Merry Christmas does the trick. So I even have a scrap of white to do that. We're going to be doing some blending on a decorative mask or a stencil, whatever you want to call it. So here we go with that. Now I'm going to show you some options. So I am using Garden Meadow. I'm using the dies. Get those off of it. This is my layer number 1, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I've already die cut it with the die. Save my little washi tape. This is the arch die from this set. Now Stampin' Up! Has done several arches. This just happens to be one that I know is curtain. This is an online exclusive. We don't need this part, but don't. Ooh, it didn't cut all the way. We'll just fix that. We will just fix it real quick. We will keep this in with our goodies because we might use that on another card. But this is to mimic the card I think that I'm cutting apart. Yes. And we're going to be doing some stenciling on top of this. But if you don't have Garden Meadow, which is an online exclusive, Grace's Garden set, it's a smaller arch, but there is an arch, right? Now there is a cowboy set. Guys, I cannot remember the name of it, but it's adorable. It had a windmill die, you know, a little guy, a little cowboy on a little horse. It was really cute. That also had an arch in it. So there are options for you. So I'm going to set that aside. My stencil of choice is, I'm still using that same one that had the snowflake in it, right? And the one that I used when I did the gingerbread house. So this is in it as well. It's called Adorning Designs Decorative Mask. Yes, the retired hey, I just found them. I'm going to use what I have, and I think this is going to be, oops, I was trying to move this and that popped off. So let's pop it back on the sheet. Everything's like sliding down, and it needs to be over there a little bit. Sorry. All right, so we're going to be doing layering this on top of here and doing some stenciling on there. I'm going to try something. If it doesn't work, I might just have to flip it. We're going to try it on the back first and see if I like the color choice. That's what we're going to do. So let's go over what we're using. So we're using these two birds together. Yes, I'm going to use both of them on this kit. The top of the double oval is in shaded spruce, and we're going to be using that little bit of ribbon because now, do you see on here how much is left on the sides? I don't have to cut it, but this shows the ribbon, right? On that other banner piece, it doesn't show but like this much of the ribbon. This shows the ribbon, so therefore I'm going to use the ribbon. So this is the card base we're going to use. I'm going to cut this piece. This is the piece I'm after. The rest I'm not going to. And we have an envelope, and we have a 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. And I'm just going to run over those measurements with you again. So let's see if I can do this. So we have 5.5. Let's see, we have 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. Layer number 1, which is right here. Layer number 1 is 4 1/4 by 5.5 die cut. The center with the die arch from Garden Meadow or your choice. Layer number 2 is it should be 1/3 of the card base. It says blue with leaves. All right, we have the ribbon from the kit, which is here. The ribbon from the kit, the double oval punch, you saw that. The top is the spruce, the bottom is white. The two gray birds, which are from the kit, the adorning stencil decorative mask, and the extra stamp set from November 2022's paper pumpkin kit. So I did get it all done. This can get tucked up under my little bookmark and put that aside. Pardon me. Okay, let's get a sip of water. By the way, today is the playoffs. Dun-dun, dun-dun. Yes, in the rain. And oh, the boys had a hard time last time in the rain. So, wish them luck, right? So we're going to start on the back. Oh, let's go ahead and cut what we need from this first. I always like to show you that how I cut these. So I just use the score line to my advantage. Thank you, Carol, so much. I love this cutter. I'm telling you, this is the best little mini guillotine. So that's what I need. Now, I may be cutting this and saving a piece of it. So I'm not, don't cut it out yet. I'm just telling you. There may be an option. Oh, no, there really isn't. I was hoping that I could do it this way and save some, but there just isn't. So we're going to go ahead and cut it down to like 4 by 5 1/4. Let's just do that. Let's do it 4. So this side is the side where it was connected to the card because we're cutting out that 4 by 5 1/4 because I just wanted a little shorter than the other. And I could put this on the inside or something if I so choose. So that is done. Oh, that's a stinky winky. I thought I was going to get a little more out of that piece, but nope. All right. So if you look at this paper, you're going to see these lines, faint lines in it. We want to make sure, because we're going to test, we want to make sure with this mask, if you're using this mask, that your lines are going in the same direction. And yes, we're going to test because I have two colors out. I have Shaded Spruce and Coastal Cabana, but I'm really hoping that shaded spruce will give me what I hope it's gonna do. So, and I just want to do a test on the back here and see what it looks like. Oh, most definitely. I am in love with it already, so I don't need to go any further. Making sure my lines are going this way, not this way. I want them going this direction. So I'm all in. All in. All right. So I just need to get it to stay put. I wonder if I could just add a little bit in there to help. So here we go. Whoa. Ooh, I got a little too much there. Oh, maybe my birds will cover that blemish up. I don't know. Oh. I'm not really swirling because I'm afraid of, I can swirl there, I guess. Oh yeah, we're definitely, if you're wondering, Emma, is she going to do the envelope? You know I'm going to do the envelope, guys. Look at how cool that's going to look. And this is going to go on top. I am so happy with that. Okay, envelope. Oh, nope, that's the card. We want our envelope. And our envelope goes like this, and we want our lines to run the same way. Can we get it all in there? I think so. We just probably have to turn this way and move our piece of tape. Yeah, that will work. All right. Now I don't want to do we don't want it like heavy. Because we do have to address this. So we're just going to give it a little bit of color. I just breathe on it a little bit. It seems to be doing the trick. Look. keep breathing. Just keep breathing, right? My aunt, by the way, is feeling so much better today. Just needed a little bit of medication help to get her through this little cold. All right, so we have front and back, and then that has to go get cleaned. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp. Oh, that's gonna go get cleaned. I forgot that I needed a color, so real red maybe. Merry Christmas in real red. Shaded spruce. This one is so stiff. I have all that ink on me. So what sentiments are we going to use? Because I didn't pull those out yet, except for the Merry Christmas for that one. So, joyful thoughts to you this season. We will definitely be using that one. Happy holidays for the envelopes. And I really like Merry Christmas. We'll go ahead and do... No, we're going to use this Merry Christmas. And this one is from October 2020. And guys, I'm going to tell you, the only reason why I'm using this one is because it's all together and I don't have to stamp it twice. Right? That's why. So we're going to do Merry Christmas on the front. It's just easier. It's just together. It's just easier. So I would have preferred them separating Happy Holidays than separating Merry Christmas. That's just me though. It's just me. So our envelope is done. Check. Done. Let's stamp our card. There's got some ink on my finger. Let's stamp the inside. Joyful thoughts to you this season. Oh, we can do Merry Christmas on this one. Where is that? Where are my stamps? Okay, let's do Christmas here. Because we're just going to make a bigger sentiment is all. And it might help if I could actually see where, if I'm getting this where I want it. Merry. And then re-ink this up. All right, where's that little bow punch? I'm moving those stamp blocks so I don't get, and I closed up the ink pad. Of course I did. Just making a larger sentiment is all. All right, so now we have to do that. A little something with the leaf on here. As well. And check that off our box, and then Merry Christmas here. All my inking is done. This can go over there as well. And we're going to punch. There we go. And we can start. Yes. All right. I was going to say, oh, we can glue this down, but I'm not sure if I want to do it flat or if I want it up on dimensional. So we'll just wait a minute. We'll wait a minute. This is going to get glued down here. I want to just go over that again. Glue this down, maybe. It's really cold. Hank was up early too. I mean, I left the bedroom about 6:30, 6:40 maybe, and Hank was already up. And I want to make sure my lines are going the right way. Of course, he was like, Manji, can you get my breakfast? I'm like, yes, I can. Even though I know he's very capable of using a microwave. It's not hard to get his breakfast. It takes less than 10 minutes. Look how cute this is. So do I glue it straight down and pop these up on dimensionals is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Or I can make this all up like so. So that's my dilemma. Okay, the frame is going up on dimensionals. or I use paper pieces to raise the frame. Paper pieces. I have tons of those. Tons and tons of this. I can add around this. So tons of them. So might be better off with the littler ones, right? You would think. I guess I have been using those little ones, and I have that little baggie full of little ones, but those are like thick white, and I don't know if I want thick white, so we'll just pull out some. Oops, there's a little stack of those little guys. Okay, so we don't really need the thicker ones, but we do need these. That way I can still use dimensionals on the birds, but this way I have a little bit of dimension between this layer and the I'm worried that that might be hanging over, and I don't want it to hang over. Perfect. These two. And I'm thinking I'm going to go one more layer around. Let's see. Or maybe not. I don't think so. I think that's good. Now there is just a little recess when I put my fingers there, which is perfect. All right. And I want to get my birds. So here's one bird, and here's the other. So the question is do I want them, do I glue them together and then put them on both odd dimensions, or do I glue this one on and pop him up on dimensionals? And the question is, yes, I'm going to glue him down. So I need a little bit of dimension in here just to have him rooted down a little bit. So let's see, I want him right here. So between here and here, just this little space. Needs just a little bit of something so he's not sagging in there. See. Yes. Now he's level. So we're going to put you down there. This little birdie is going to get the dimensionals. You could have made this a shaker card, yes. But no, that's not what I was going for. But it could have been a shaker card. Okay. Oh, that's darling. Darling, darling, darling. And then our little ribbon is going to go here, and our Merry Christmas is going to go... I want it up higher. Do I want it in the center? I don't think so. I think I want it off to the side like that. All right, so a little bit of tear tape. All right, and we need this to go down with tear tape. And then Merry Christmas gets dimensionals. And where is that? Let's go ahead and take this and do the edges. I have ink all over my fingers. I'm going to go need to take toothpaste to them before we leave. Oh, and where's those little embellishments? And I'm wondering if those are not the right color. I'm thinking these. I mean, these are great, but I don't want, I don't ask me why. I mean, why? Because I can, and because I'm thinking these are just drawing my eye more. Trying to think what else. Do I have anything else out? I do. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, what about like those? Ooh, there's some, looks like almost Coastal Cabana in here. Let's see what I have out. Okay. Those are pretty. But I don't know why that I'm drawn to. That is not going to work. That I do not want. So it is between these. It's always the bling. Those are no. It's these. And I'm back to these. That, it's just against the blue, no. But these are going to be it. So I want 2 here and 1 up here. So 2, like 1. Two. 3. That's it. I struggle with placement all the time. And I still think, okay, now that I do not tear it, it needs to be up. It needs to be up, 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 up and away. Oh, so darling. And of course, you know what we're going to do? Get the black withe Stella. This is going to make it shine. Ooh. Yes, thank you, Tammy. Oh, most definitely. It just deepens it a little bit. Then I can add a little in there. Giving the branches eyelashes, right? Who would have known? Oh, black. And it does sparkle. Just so cool. So there it is. Simple, different, and please don't have it on. It has to open the right way. Thank goodness. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. So there is number 6, right? No, number 7. Wow. Okay. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm wondering, what time is it? Do I have time for a second? No, I don't. I do have to go round up everybody in the house. Hunting is over. My husband is making it to the playoffs. He is. And load up the vehicle, the jackets, the hot hand. It's freezing cold out there. Poor Hank. Yep. He told me, he's like, it's cold. I said, I know, baby, but this is it. We're in this is, you know, it's, you know, sudden death. If you guys don't win today, there's no more. So you're going to all in today. So, and then beginning of new fun stuff to begin. So I hope you guys like this. I'm really happy I chose those. They sparkle, and they don't take away from the design of the card, meaning the red, I think, would have drawn too much attention away from the birds. This is just adding a bit of sparkle to it. So I hope you guys like this one. And I hope, once again, by bringing in some older paper pumpkins, that you say, oh, yeah, I have that one. Yes. Because that's why, well, besides the fact that I want to use the things that I have, I hope by sharing those kind of things with you that it sparks your interest back in the things that you have purchased. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I invite you to come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.